Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Eschalon Book 2. So, we are in Port Kudat in the church. I have not tried talking to this guy yet. Mari Surami, or Magi Surami? Yes. I have destroyed all the Goliath warheads. I mean, I'm assuming I only get this line when I actually have destroyed all of them, so... That's... No, what? I'm sorry, my friend. An acolyte just returned from that area not an hour ago and informed me that Goliath warheads still remain. Please return and search thoroughly for all of them. Oh no, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I mean, he's strictly talking about Felpine Forest, not the coast, not a Broken Blade, although I wonder if it's included. I mean, okay, you know what? If they are included, there might be more in Cape Sorrow and or the Northern Felpine, Northern Mistfell coast maps. Although that seems a little bit far away from the actual Felpine Forest, so maybe there is just some section of Felpine Forest, probably specifically Western Felpine, where there actually is like a path slightly hidden or very hidden between the trees, leading off to some clearing with a single beetle or something. Oh man, this is gonna be a little bit annoying to search everything. But oh well. The other thing that I wanted to mention though is that I did lose a lot of weight. In fact, I sold everything that I didn't need. And you might notice that I'm back up to almost 15k. And that is because I am an idiot. But I actually remembered that there is another shop that I was completely forgetting about. I did find it, of course, when I first explored the town, but I completely forgot about this place. I forgot that it was actually a shop that sold stuff. And he, turns out, actually has 3,000 gold. So all of my complaints about not being able to sell those expensive things were basically completely moot. So I went ahead and I actually still had that super heavy and super expensive leg armor that I accidentally brought back from Thaermore. But I mean, it turned out that that was actually not such a bad thing, because it was worth almost 10,000, and of course that was still way too much to actually sell to this guy. However, he also had this thing, which you might have briefly seen, this Fearsome Iron Great Axe +3, which is 6 base damage +3, so it's not quite as much damage as my previous weapon, which was 10 flat, but this one's magical. It's only 1 damage less, so whatever, and it does have extra to hit. So, and it doesn't weigh as much. So, I figured, you know, that was basically an upgrade. I think he has my old axe right here, so yeah. So I did decide to buy this one for 4,000 something, which then gave him enough money to buy from me those leg plates and more. So, and I also went ahead and actually bought this steel tower shield, which is, of course, obscenely heavy, with almost 20 pounds. I mean, that's just absurd. But it is also 5 armor instead of 3, so I figured if I'm going to use a shield, and if I'm not going to be able to cast spells in combat with all my equipment on, I might as well go all in and get the heaviest shield I could. And I was looking for shields in the other blacksmith shops, but those are surprisingly rare, and this guy had this tower shield, so I just went ahead and bought it, because it's also surprisingly not very expensive at all. So yeah, that's what happened. So that's why now I have this new axe, which is magical, so I don't need to worry about enchanting my weapon for any supernatural creatures I might encounter, and a better shield as well. And I don't actually notice the damage going down. I think it was... Well, I guess we must have been at +3? Wait. No, +2, of course, yes. From this thing. I thought we were at 33 +2 before, weren't we? Maybe it was 34. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe due to the formula how damage scales up with strength, we're not actually losing out on any damage or something. Either way, the difference should not be noticeable really. So yeah, I think we upgraded overall. I have also been thinking since that I want to probably save this as my equipment set 1. And save with empty hands as equipment set 2, so I can switch between these, just activate equipment set 2 with 1 mouse click, cast spells in combat if I need to, and then re-equip stuff. Yeah. That seems more convenient than being able to switch to the lantern on the fly. I mean, it depends on the situation. Of course, if I need to juggle lantern and or torches, I can't really use these. That's okay. Anything else? Well, I guess instead of moving on to the north coast right away, I'll have to search for the rest of those beetles to finish that off. But of course, I'm going to do that off camera because it's clearly not going to be very exciting. And I suppose I'm gonna, well, I'm going to show that probably one last beetle once I actually find it. So see you there in a second. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm here in Broken Blade, as you can see, and I actually decided to not exhaustively re-explore the forest quite yet, because I remembered that there is that one little corner of Western Felpine, at least, that we, if I remember correctly, reached from Cape Sorrow. So there's a possibility for sure that there might be another beetle or two in that area, or something that connects to it. So I'm not going to obsess over it quite yet before I haven't, explored all of the map and the parts that we haven't even seen yet. I also wandered around here a little bit because obviously I fast traveled here for convenience, and I figured that maybe I passed by some beetles on the way here initially, but there weren't any. So I also, explored a bunch of the forest in between those areas, but nothing there. Oh, I guess I had explored more around here than I thought. Huh. Or is this actually the map where I fought a bunch of Devilmanders? Chased them around a long time ago? Or got chased by them, rather. No, actually? Huh. Oh, this is... I see, yeah, of course, this is north of Lorwich Tower, where I just was curious about this wall and walked all the way around. And that's how I first got into Broken Blade. Of course, of course. It is coming back. Slowly but surely. Oh, and we have something interesting here. We have a beetle. Okay. So it's really not so much Felpine Forest as just very generally the area around it. Ogre Strength. Switch back to this. Oh, don't walk away. New Axe is working just fine. In fact, I mean, we have better hit chance now. I think we were at like 31 against them before. Now it's 37. That's a pretty significant increase. We also have a destroyed bridge here, which is always unfortunate. And I keep hitting M to open the map, as if there were a map shortcut. Right, of course. Yeah, that must be the bridge here, probably. Yeah, shame it's out, but oh well. I guess if there is no other way to cross, though... Well, we should be able to maybe travel north from the map below. We can always go to Port Kudat and actually just one to the east and one up, and we're going to be here, possibly on the other inaccessible side of the river. So no big deal. In fact, it might turn out that there is really not all that much to explore on this side. Lowering clouds, wonderful. In fact, we might be almost done here. Yep. Well, that was certainly a shorter bit of exploration than I was expecting. But that's okay. Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna... Well, you know what I can do, if I'm gonna go back to Port Kudat anyway. Just double checking my map here if I'm even correct about that. Yep, sure am. If I'm fast traveling back here... Also, is this a book? A Wraith in the Night? Oh, I guess I bought that because I didn't remember the title. Let's see if that's a skill book. The figure was garbed in all black, face covered with both hood and mask. Oh, that's gonna be Hide in Shadows, or... Yeah, probably, huh? Actually, it's too late to back out now, right? I can't even... I don't know if I want that skill. Because it's... Huh, that's an interesting one. I might not actually want to read this. I guess I could reload because I really didn't do anything. I could just walk straight to where that beetle was and redo that. I don't know if it's really that bad enough to reload to avoid getting the skill. I'm gonna keep reading it because these texts are typically pretty interesting. But yeah. So the figure was garbed in all black, face covered with both hood and mask. Armed with just a short, very thin blade, he paused. The closest of us, Lieutenant Baird, had already drawn his sword and was advancing. He opened his mouth to order the figure to halt, but never had a chance to utter the command. In a blur, the intruder stepped forward, past his defense, and made a quick stab to the side of his neck, dropping him like a heavy iron gate. Sweeping through the room like a ghostly incarnation of death, his attacks were fatally efficient. Not a single move was wasted, and very little energy expended. The heavier weapons that each guard carried were easily turned aside, and they were no match for the smaller weapons' speed and ability to strike. Maybe this is piercing weapons instead. He ducked beneath a swing and stabbed under an arm, hitting a vital point. Spinning and deflecting an axe, he thrust into the spine, instantly paralyzing the recipient. In a brief moment, there were no more guards remaining, save one. The attacker wasted no time and came straight at me. To both of our amazement, I parried his strike and counterattacked. Glad was I for spending a year's salary on the enchantment I had placed on my sword the week prior, though it was just barely enough for me to keep pace. I leaned back as a quick swipe scored a hit across my left cheek. My own weapon caught the edge of a hood, tearing it back. A tumble of brown locks was released. It was a woman, and actually, all this time I had been thinking that this text seemed familiar, so I wonder if I've actually read this one, or if it's just a book from the first game. They were using those texts, but I didn't really specifically remember any of the other skill books I've read so far, so I don't know. But this definitely seems familiar. Maybe I just read it a long time ago in this playthrough. That moment of hesitation nearly cost me my life. I felt the small blade as it slid into my chest and pierced my lung. As I slowly crumpled to the floor, she followed me down, hand steady on the hilt of her weapon. My last thought, as the darkness began to consume me, was this. 8 guards had been felled by a single woman who was exceedingly skilled with the usage of a small piercing weapon. How strange I felt respect for this assassin who was now delivering me to death. And I've definitely read this before. Okay, good. Yeah, it would have been weird if I remembered it so clearly from the first game. Also, why would they reuse this one book when they clearly wrote new books for all the other skills? So. Right. And I actually remember wondering when I read it the first time how the author was even writing it, you know, when he actually died. Anyway, oh, that was the last one. Wow, that was so sneaky. Not even anywhere near Felpine Forest. Wow. Yes, indeed. I've just received word that Felpine Forest is clear of that plague. I mean, Felpine Forest was before. There was one... Never mind. You have done it and will forever be known as a hero to the Temple of Atana. As promised, here is your blessing. Magi Sorami presents an object wrapped in black cloth. Upon unwrapping it, you see that it is a magnificent axe. Of course, just as I paid a lot of money for another magical axe. Well, we'll see if this is even better. I mean, it better be. It is called Hex Edge, and it is an ancient weapon of the original druid defenders that once protected the woods from invaders. The Temple of Atana wants you to have it for protecting the woods of Felpine. Thank you. I will see to it that it gets put to good use. If it's good. It was worth a good amount of experience. 8 plus 2, okay. Plus 2 magic damage. No extra hit, but that's actually 3 more damage than before. So, heck yeah, I'm gonna use this. And it only weighs 3 pounds? It makes sense, I guess, for a druid weapon? So this is definitely an axe that a spellcaster could use. In fact, I could use this with a lighter weight shield like this one and just cast spells in combat freely. Wow. That is certainly worth considering. So now, right now we deal 29 plus 5, so 34 with no enchantment scaling? Yeah. And this goes up to 35. Why only 35 though? Doesn't it? I guess it doesn't add the 2 magic damage? No, it does. Wait, no, it doesn't. So this is strictly physical damage that's displayed here. 2 2 from the amulet, plus 2 from the axe. But the 2 magic damage are on top of that. But of course, their different resistances per enemy might decrease that by different amounts. But yeah, technically it's 37 damage. So that's pretty neat. Hit goes only goes down by 1, even though this gives plus 2 to hit. How does that work? This. Okay, there's certainly something going on with these formulas. I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, it was nice knowing you, Axe. You worked well for me, but I mean, this thing is just clearly superior. Well, there it is. There's my epic named artifact cleaving weapon. Huh. Okay. Let's save that as config 1. Okay, unexpected. Certainly unexpected to get this kind of super artifact from this quest. That seemed kind of trivial. I mean, it was... I don't know. It looked like, for a time, it looked like it might be annoying and not quite that easy. But then I ended up finding that last beetle pretty quickly. So, in the end, it really wasn't that bad. Well... I still want to explore the rest of that coast, though, of course, which means I'm gonna have to just walk straight up for a while. I don't know. Am I gonna switch back to my, or switch to a lighter shield? How much, completely unbuffed, how much can I actually carry while casting spells? Should probably find that out, confirm that. But I think that should work out with the new weapon only weighing 3, and then I can definitely use the bronze shield. But even other small shields made from different materials, like I've definitely seen steel small shields. Those were already significantly heavier and not necessarily all that much more protective compared to the bronze one. But I guess I'll keep an eye out. And of course I'm gonna do the math and see how much extra weight I can actually carry, how much the shield can weigh at most. Would be convenient if I could find anything to fight here. Like some wolves or something? Anything? Even some devilmanders, perhaps? Oh, or a troll, I guess that would work. Now, let's see here. Oh, okay. It really is only 10 pounds. So, I actually cannot use my shield with the axe right now. But I could if I increased strength by 1 more point. Because I think that adds 1 pound, each point of strength adds 1 pound? Or does it actually? No, I'm not so sure anymore. Well, anyway. I guess I've grown used to using ogre strength, and I mean, it helps anyway in, buffing me even more. Like so, 35 plus 4 plus 2. That's a 40% hit chance against a troll. Was that at 82? No. What was that? I thought I saw an 82. Obviously I didn't. That was 26, okay. 44. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're dealing magnitudes of... orders of magnitude more damage. Just a little bit more damage, I guess. So it's not necessarily going to be very apparent per hit, but it is an improvement. There's some loot there. But I certainly did not mean to just walk past you. That's fine. I guess it's what's happening is there's numbers overlapping because I'm dealing those 2 points of magic damage separately. Okay. Why are there just some random worthless seeds lying around? Who knows? Oh, wait. Are those gonna be more? Is there some significance to this? No? Oh, that's still the same container because those hand placed bags don't despawn. Very strange. I'm gonna rest a little bit. There we go. That's better. That's even better, if only a little. And I'll keep lawn mowing, as it were. Going back and forth across the map just to fill it in. Nice trap. Of course, these are not really much of a threat. It's a 74% chance while berserking. I would like to cleave the maximum amount of them at once. Triple kill. Feels good. And even without any further buffs or improvements, these only have a 1% chance against me. I mean, if I needed any more proof that I've grown stronger since the beginning of the game, here it is. Now, well, mouse, please. There we go. None of this is probably going to be particularly valuable, but of course I'm going to check. Dense Nimbus. I think I've seen that one before. Detox, which we have already. Steel Spear, not worth a lot. And Bittercup Seeds. Yeah, okay, sure. Alright, back to the lawn mowing. Of course that chest kind of disrupted my nice even pattern, but oh well. I'll live. I did see up here what appears to be an island, but I guess it's both very small and very empty, as well as inaccessible, of course. Some more trolls, perhaps? It seems like we're mostly out of troll country, though. Or are we? Yes? Okay, that looked weird for a second, but I guess it's just some rocks. Nothing strange going on here. Okay, fair enough. Of course, I'm gonna have to walk all the way around because we can't possibly just cross this one tile gap here. But surely it's gonna be worth it because there's some sort of awesome treasure or an actual dungeon or something on this little peninsula, right? Oh, well, there is another troll. Shows what I know. I don't have any buffs on, but that's actually not really a problem. Still got a 40% hit chance. Nice. A single skull. Neat. I guess I got my treasure. Or I found it anyway. Decided not to take it. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting much from this map. I'm guessing my expectations are being fulfilled. Another island there. Tantalizingly out of reach. Well, okay. I suppose that is that. I mean, I can't really say that this map didn't do anything for me because it had the final beetle, which ultimately got me this sweet axe. So there's that. But from here, I'm gonna go back to Broken Blade. Getting a bit thirsty and hungry here. That fish is probably gonna be overkill. Overfill, as it were. Oh, wait. We can't really... No, we can go through here, I think? Yeah. And down this coast should get us to Cape Sorrow, where we first... the same way we first arrived there. Now, we happen to know that there is this thing. It's gonna happen right here. By which I mean, oh, what is this? We've never seen this before. Huh, I wonder. Oh, you can click on this. Might something interesting happen, perhaps? Just in case. I really don't know what's gonna happen, but, you know, I might as well prepare for the worst. Better safe than sorry. That brings us to a nice 35 plus 6 plus 2 damage. Pretty solid. Switch to healing. Undead? Who would have thought? Something's up with my mouse again. Okay, let's see here. Actually, you see a large spiritual symbol. There are several exquisite gemstones embedded upon its face. And I'm also paralyzed for 4 turns. Okay. I think parry mode still works when you're paralyzed. Again, with a 1% hit chance. These guys are so powerless. Also, I'm completely encased in undead right now. Sweet. Although, I gotta say, these things do hurt a little bit. They're not that easy to hit. 46% chance. What even are these? Cursed undead. Okay. Right. These are the less hunchbacked variety. The same kind that we've encountered in... and I died. Yeah, in West Willow. So being attacked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies all at once, each round, still a bit much, despite all of my buffs. So how could I possibly avoid that? Well, one thing might be to stand somewhere else. Also, not getting paralyzed would help, but I'm not sure that's something you can actually resist. Seems to always be 4 turns, but maybe we cannot get completely walled in. No such luck. 4. Of course, I'm actually gonna try and kill one that's gonna open an opening for me, so I can squeeze out. I think if I kill one of these 2 here, it seems unlikely that the opening is gonna be closed. Let's attack that one. Right. He was damaged the most, so that worked out. I don't know, maybe I should go with normal hits for 61% chance. I mean, yeah, okay. And a crit would be nice. Don't do it, guys. Okay, good. Bye. Out of here. I mean, I don't really want to reset them all. I would like to deal with them. Just not, you know, not like that. That is a nasty enough ambush, even when you're prepared. Don't surround me, please. I mean, they're slow, so I guess hit and run tactics will eventually work. Of course, I would prefer to attack those that I've already damaged, but beggars can't be choosers, really. I could be using some ranged attacks. Oh, well, there's a damaged one approaching. Speaking of being damaged, let's not get too careless. Oh, this is actually just a tiny little peninsula. Wait. Does that mean that this is all there is to Cape Sorrow? Well, it might continue here, but maybe this is really all it is. Well, still, it's going to keep me busy for a moment. Let's see, Ogre Strength, not lasting for that much longer. Also run out of Steel Skin. Okay, one is almost dead. Should really try to get a hit in on that one. Sure, that'll do. Wait, except, can I not cleave? What's going on? Why is my cleave not working? It's ready, but the cursor's not changing. Huh? What? What is happening? Okay, I don't understand. I have my weapon not equipped? Is that right? That's what it was. I didn't have my weapon equipped. I'm an idiot. Okay, cool. That was a good opportunity and I just wasted it for absolutely no reason. Okay, that worked. I think I can kill this guy. Or maybe not. So I've killed how many at this point? What am I doing? 1 or 2? I want to say probably only 1. I could, of course, go ahead and finish off that guy. They are worth 200 experience each, so if I can actually eventually kill them all, it's going to be worth quite a bit. Kind of annoying that it's so dark, but oh well. I'm also obviously running out. Wait, I did it again, right? Yeah, sure enough. Right. I really can't afford to be fighting more than maybe 2 at once, or else it's just gonna damage me too fast. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, got that one almost dead. Well, halfway dead. I don't think there's enough room to make them really forget about me. Like, they're probably all still coming after me at this point, or are they? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm actually out of combat. Well, in that case... I wouldn't mind having just a few of them coming. Or maybe that's actually all of them. No, they're still coming. Maybe I was too hasty. I forgot to put on my weapons again, didn't I? But we have this guy separated. Sleep that guy. Okay. And get out. Well, I mean, slowly but surely, I guess I'm winning. Come on, one hit. Oh, or not. Okay, I'm out of here. I am getting mana back more quickly than I would have thought. for what it's worth. Okay, he's down there. And I need to put my weapon back on. Nope. Here, come on. Oh, also, a curse was placed upon you. However, as an atheist, you find the idea absurd and suffer no effect. I don't know if I've seen that description before. Come on. Nice. Worth it, maybe. Actually, yeah, no. 15 pounds even with Ogre Strength. Cleave? Maybe come over this way. Come on, don't waste your couple of free attacks. Okay, I hit that guy. He's now more damaged than the original target, so I guess I'm gonna swap. Oh, hey, he's running. Nope, don't run into the middle of them. Is he ever going to stop running, actually? I think enemies will eventually. Oh, come on. There we go. What's in here, actually? Divine... What? Divine Ore Machete. I guess Divine Ore is just a material. That's a surprisingly good cleaving weapon. That would have been decent, I guess, a while ago. We've had this 10 damage axe for quite some time. That was a really lucky find. Wait, I never changed this. I actually want to go back to that. No cleave. Nope. Come on. This is probably about as boring to watch as it is to do. Although I constantly feel like I'm about to screw up eventually and still die somehow. At least now I'm mostly remembering to actually put my weapon back on. Come on. No, the cleave is back again. Except of course with my 46% hit chance, I'm not typically gonna hit those extra attacks. Oh, did I maneuver myself into a tight spot? No, actually it's kind of working. Kind of. Okay, it's definitely getting a little bit close. Nice. So close. Worth it, maybe? Okay. If I could get my cleave skill back. Like so. Okay, that last one was a little bit too risky, perhaps. Should not have done that. Although, it all worked out. And they're all running now. Come on. Nice. Yes, flee in terror. What an epic battle. I mean, kind of, but, you know, an epic battle Eschalon style. So, oh. Huh. Forgot that there was yet another one wandering. Sir? There you go. Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't count how many there was, but it was quite a few of them. And yes, there are the gemstones that I did all of this for, I suppose. I'm not forgetting about those. Okay, just making sure that you cannot actually continue this way. Alright, so the only way from here... I mean, we couldn't possibly get to the other side of this unless... No, actually, there is a possibility, because I haven't explored Raven's Gate, and there might be a map north of Raven's Gate, and from there we could go east to the western part of this map. That's possible, but it also might be that this is just all there is to Cape Sorrow. And before there's another ambush, as I click on this again. That would be kind of mean? Okay, no. Yay. Okay, let's heal. And take another look at this graveyard here, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we're no longer looking for those beetles. But still, yeah, okay. Huh, I wonder, did I see this? I must have seen this when I entered here. I was close enough. Huh. I must just not have been paying attention or something. Let's see here. Even granite could not outlast time. The words on the headstone are no longer legible. Oops. Time is erased. Granite, time is erased. Huh, okay. Nothing on any of them. But surely there must be some kind of point to this, right? Or is this just the explanation for... Okay, there is a path. Maybe that just sneakily connects to somewhere in the main forest area. Maybe this is just the explanation for where that necromancer who laid that ambush in Cape Sorrow got his material, his zombie material. I just literally walked straight through this tree. That tree is not actually there. Okay. Interesting. I mean, that was clearly just an oversight of some sort, but that tells me that technically there could be very hidden passages where you don't even see, where there's literally trees in the way and you can just walk through. Wow, okay, there is a path here, completely... That's not even hidden at all. I just walked straight past that. I also didn't see it on the minimap at all, so okay, that was never a secret. Fair enough, I guess. Well, okay, I mean, we're still done here, so... I guess we're gonna head on over and maybe start looking around Raven's Gate just a little bit. Maybe walk along the coastline. I mean, yeah, I could just end the episode here, but I don't know, I feel like after that extremely boring and at the same time kind of exciting zombie fight. Well, exciting insofar as it could have killed me a couple of times, if only for my own negligence. But yeah, I want to finish on a little bit more new content, I suppose. Also just double checking, yep, we're down to just the next main quest. So we'll see. I have a feeling like we're not going to be going north from here, but we'll see. That definitely is not going to be anything more to Cape Sorrow. Okay, this is as far as we go, because these are the... This is the mountain chain. No, not M for map. Brain, please. Yes, those are the Solengard Mountains. Okay. Yes, I mean, Cape Sorrow is literally just this little, tiny little outcropping. It's fascinating that it even got its own map, but... okay, sure. Right. Once again, the map shape does not exactly correspond to the in-game map. But that's fine. Well, I mean, I could walk along those mountains and eventually get to the entrance to the actual Raven's Gate that we've already seen. But let's finish looking around here first instead. Okay, no getting through here, or is there? Nope. There might be something there. Probably not. Better safe than sorry. Unless I turned around here because there wasn't anywhere to go. Well, I mean... yeah. Again, the minimap sometimes suggests that there are paths when it's really nothing, and just looking at the actual game window tells you that there's nothing. Except sometimes we've seen some pretty sneaky passages that didn't look like anything. In particular, the path leading to Hunter, the survivalist trainer. That was literally invisible in the actual game window, and only visible on the minimap. So that one is probably the most hidden area in the entire game, which is kind of crazy. So, rip anyone who does not actually have the cartography skill. Oh, hey there, guys. And or girls. Okay, so I missed my first target? Actually, how does that even work? I attacked this one with cleave and hit an additional target, but not the main target? What happened to free attacks? To guaranteed hits. Also, those guys still hit pretty hard, and they actually have a pretty decent hit chance against me as well. I have a kind of hard time shaking them off. Oh, this actually works, so whatever. Okay, so it turns out Devil Manders definitely still some of the more challenging enemies to fight. They can also poison me, of course. Okay, one at a time they're obviously not that bad, which is true for almost any enemy. I wonder how I would fare against a single Thorax at this point. It's really not that long. It's not been that long since I fought the one that we saw. But I feel like I definitely have a better weapon. Oh god, there are so many of them. And this new shield. I also might not have been using the steel skin or whatever spell. Why are you guys turning around? You absolutely could reach me if you wanted to. If you chose to. Maybe it's too dark and they actually don't see me. Oh, come on. Fine, I don't need cat eyes to see these guys. There we go. It would help with the hitting. Okay, I should not take this too lightly. Actually, you know what? Drink one of these. And just finish this joker off. So I can detox myself. And heal. And cat eyes. And I guess ogre strength. For good measure. And return and deal with the last of them. Two more. Should be fine. Oh, hold on. 3 more. Okay, definitely gonna go to precision mode. This guy's very distressed. There we go. We did that for some gold, some unknown arrows, some demon oil 2, an unknown ring, which I definitely have seen before. Sure. Another 4% chance. We're down to 58 actually. Restocked on lockpicks. Oh, so close. Now this is the kind of exciting gameplay that I was hoping to end this episode on. Glad the game did not disappoint me. Oh, come on now, game. Surely I've proved sufficiently that I'm willing to go all the way. I guess not. Oh, what? That was interesting. I clicked on the chest before the animation was completely over, and after that my mouse cursor was frozen, which I think... Oh no, never mind. It's always frozen while the animation plays. Okay, well, I suppose I'm gonna hack it open after all. Maybe. Oh! Or maybe persistence pays off, kind of. I mean, that money, that gold that I found, even when I'm gonna sell these things, is barely gonna pay for the lockpicks I use, but whatever. Burglar's gloves, accurate gloves. Huh. Very funny game. Very funny. Brewmaster's ring. Meh. And I'm out of money. And I don't even know that this is a silver ring. Okay, well, that was exciting. And I guess I'm gonna, yeah, I might as well rest, huh? Refill that mana and resume my exploration. So, yeah, I mean, we've basically been, or actually we've been literally everywhere. Literally every other map that we have seen or that we know about at this point has been explored. So Ravensgate is literally the last place. So obviously we're going to continue here and see where this leads us. Straight to the end game, or maybe there's more to it. Well, we'll find out next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.